We're champions of the world. We're champions of the world. And now I gotta believe it. And now I gotta believe it. And now I gotta believe it. We're champions of the world. We're champions of the world. We're champions of the world. And now I gotta believe it. And now I gotta believe it. And now I gotta believe it. We're champions of the world. March the 8th, 2026. The day we, Team India, became champions of the world. Historic event. First time in our history that we've gone back to back, defending champs. I mean, becoming the champs in 24 after flipping 17 years was something. But to actually complete cricket and bring it back home, in our home for the first time ever, and go back to back like I just said, is an achievement in itself. Testament to the boys and everyone involved. Again, I did not think this was gonna happen, but 3 weeks on, we're here, almost 3 weeks. From the 8th of March, bro. That is the date that comes to mind. Every time you think about cricket being completed, it's back then. Looks like we've seen it all. What to discuss here? What to discuss? Literally covered it all. If you have not seen it at the minute, go check out the match reaction video. I had Kylo and Dex on there about 2 weeks ago. Week after, which coming to a month now, I still can't believe it. We actually went and just did the impossible, in my books anyway. Big up to the people. I know a lot of people were backing us to actually win. Put my hands up. I wasn't actually one of them, because I did think New Zealand had it before the game especially. We've never beaten them as well, like I said in my previous 2 videos that I came on in regards to this. We'd never beaten the Kiwis in a T20 World Cup ever. And to do it in that style, in the manner, this is how you win a final. With the most clinical performance ever. I'm not going to say the most perfect, because we made quite a few mistakes. But in terms of clinicality, to actually make them mistakes, I think we had a couple of drop catches, a few misfields here and there, that fumble in the middle as well, and still win it by close to 3 figures. We were just 4 short of winning it by 100 runs. My friends, this is how to win a final. I mean, barring the errors would have been nice, but that'd just be me nitpicking. This is not what this video is for. However, we are going to get into this as well and give it a quick rundown. Like I said, I'm not going to go too much into it. It's more of an acknowledgement from myself in this term of just what we've gone and done really, and made our mark. Now, speaking of making marks, you see when it comes to heritage, this is heritage right here, because this has laid the benchmark down as to just how brilliant we've been. And to go on and do that, this cricket team, I cannot see it the same way again. I can't unsee it. God forbid we don't go and lose to like a flipping Netherlands or someone like that, you know what I'm saying? I do not want to be having these meltdown videos in time now, after this, especially after this. Did I deem possible that we'd even win 1 World Cup since 07? Probably not, let alone 2 that we've just gone and done now. Yeah, I mean, will a team repeat this feat? Remains to be seen. Only time will tell. But we will always be remembered as the first to have completed this feat to date, as of now and in the future years to come, future decades as well. It's in the books, bruv. You know how I like to go on about books and all that stuff. This is in the books, yeah, because we have just gone and done it. heritage lives. We just went and made heritage. I'm not gonna say we had it prior to this, because one World Cup, if you look at the list of winners, West Indies probably even had more than the Aussies themselves. I think, yeah, they've won it twice and they're quite shit. No offense to the Windies fans, such use the example. I know England have done it twice. The first team as well to do it 3 times. Us, man, yeah. So this is how heritage is made, bruv, and we've just gone and proven it. And now, there's no doubting, bruv. There is no doubting. I mean, we may have a few shit performances in some series. Not that I've seen a sign of it, based on the past series that we've had. I think in our past 10, we're probably unbeaten or something. Before this World Cup even started. In the midst of the last one and this one. I mean, if anything, we've probably just even lost 1 series. I need to archive that, but the next one now is not until, I think, late 28. And then the Asia Cup's not even before that, which that'll be after. I mean, dare I mention the Asia Cup as well? We are champions of Asia too. After that, yeah, I would say, shock surprised by the Lankans in 22, beating Pakistan. And then we come, obviously we won the ODI version, but this is more about the T20, because T20 itself is heritage. It came after, made a mark. We made a mark in this format as well. The reigning champs, undisputed. New Zealand gave me a scare, I'm not gonna lie. Bruv, I was very shook. I actually was, but now it's coming to a month and I'm still kind of in disbelief, but now I've got to believe it, because we just done it right in front of our fans, bruv, at the crib, home ground. And I don't think it gets any better than this, to be honest with you lot. It just doesn't. I mean, maybe I can say a 3-peat coming as well. Who knows? 3 in a row. We actually going and farm this World Cup now. I can dream. I can actually come out here with chest, bruv, because yeah, we deserve it. We've just gone and done what no one else has done. And we are the kings, mate, of T20 World Cup. Cricket, yeah, bruv, undisputed. No one can chat to us now, because you've seen it. Heritage has just been made. And again, speaking of which, it's not something you can just come and claim, bruv. You got to earn it. And everything has been earned in this right, as we've seen in past instances. Whenever you play Team India now, you're going to talk about heritage. I mean, even Windies, as shit as they are, still got those 2 World Cups, bruv. I mean, I'm not going to get too into the likes of the Proteas and the Kiwis. That's a debate for a different time, bruv. This is about us. Heritage lives. It has been made. I mean, even prior to this, when back in the day, pre-24 times, yeah, when I was thinking after the heartbreak of 22, that shocker in 21, when we had one of the worst World Cups I've seen us in ever. I think, yeah, if you date it, probably even worse than 2012, mate. Probably even more than 2010. Like I said, hadn't beaten the Kiwis. We still had that 1 World Cup from the inaugural one in 07. I'm not saying it's heritage, but we then laid a platform and we went and made heritage. And now we've done heritage. And where are we now? We are the 2-time world champions. Completed cricket. I think I've seen it all, bruv. It's there. It's meant to be seen. Like I said, this was more of an appreciation video. Acknowledgement of your world champions, bruv, here. Just before the IPL kicks in. We are setting into that. But now, bruv, the streets of cities back in the nation, I'm sure they're all celebrating. They're all going wild still. 3 weeks in, bruv. Don't know how long that's gonna continue for. But all I can say, yeah, is long may it continue. Because this is what we need with heritage when it comes to the cricketing nation. And we have just shown the whole world how it's meant to be done. So it's on to you now to come and stop us from farming this World Cup and retaining it for another time. It will be the 3rd time. It will be played in Australia and I think New Zealand as well as a joint, bruv. So let's see what man got for us. But I ain't even thinking about that now. I am just gonna let this soak in for the coming two and a bit years, bruv. You can't chat to me, man. you man can't say nothing. I agreed, yeah, I did big you up as well, because a lot of people actually said we were going to win. So my hand was up already. All the acknowledgement was put out there. And everything was broken down. So before I even get into any players, the shoutouts have been done. If you haven't already, like I said, do go and check it out. The video that I done with Dex and Kylo. We broke it all down, bro. We done the player ratings. You're meant to be even putting some comments in. I think a few are pending, but that's from the other side, bro, of the Kiwis. But we broke it all down. So this was a proper reaction to that final and the tournament in general. I think I touched on the England game as well. That's quite a close one, but we got over the line. Can England come back at some stage? I don't know. I don't care personally. We don't care because, like I said, we are the champs, bro. And we are here to stay. At least for the next 2.5 years until someone stops the farm. Because if we farm it, bro, it ain't on us, it's on you. Because now you got the opportunity to learn from the best. Because to be the best, you gotta beat the best. And who's gonna come and beat the best remains to be seen 2.5 years from now. So I'll be waiting. But until then, I got the bragging rights, I got the chest, because we are the world champions. Like I've probably said more than 10 times already in this video. But this is why I'm here. To celebrate the inaugural completion of cricket. We have just done it. I think we've seen it all, bro. I actually do. If you think I haven't, let me know. But nah, bro, I've seen it all, mate. Anything from here will be a bonus. And like I said to you, man, we haven't actually just gone and completed cricket by going back to back for the first time ever, but we had one prior to that. And that was within that phase of me doubting, like, am I ever going to see a World Cup ever in our history? I wasn't sure. I personally didn't think so. But here we are. Look how things can actually happen. Why? Because of heritage. And like, I'm not saying the heritage was there, but we made the heritage. And this is how it's done. So you all got that opportunity as well. Just like we went and showed man how it's done. So now it's on you, bro. You come for us, bro. And then we can all chat. And like I said, a lot of you actually did think we were going to do it. And big up to you. What more can I say? Apart from, before I wrap up this video, I did plan on getting into the players on this as well. But I feel like it might be a bit tedious. Few shout outs, bruv, you know them chants, bruv. I feel Bumrah, the best figures ever in, like, I think any World Cup final. If you look at those, he could have had a 5-4. I think he finished on 4-4-15 if I'm not mistaken. And by far, whether he peaks or not, I do not give a fuck, because he turned up at the right moment in time. That series when he leaked almost up to about 60 runs in his spell of 4. I was worried, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I thought he's peaked, man's peaking, you know what I'm saying? But he came clutch when it mattered the most, and he brought it home. So it don't matter, but we have got quite a few years of him to see, you know. Because I believe he can give us another at least 4 to 5 years, if not more. He's only 32. He may have peaked, maybe. But that performance, did you all see that? Show me which final you got those figures of 4-4-15, bruv, in a T20 game. I will be waiting, bruv. Show me in it. Hardik, I've touched on you in the last video. Power play, hai power play. Rink Singh, power play. Live wire in the field, played his part as well. Mr. Dubé I've gotten into as well. Check that one out. But yeah, man, I think the main man for me was OG Starboy Bumrah, who was on fire. Their batting was terrified. Bumrah was on fire. And we all saw what happened next, bruv. Na 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 na. We've seen it all. I think we have seen it all, bruv. Abhishek, I'm quite happy that they didn't actually go with what I was thinking and drop him for the final despite his very poor form. Again, I have touched on that in the play ratings video. If you haven't, go and check it out so you can see the full breakdown. Because if you're gonna quote me for certain stuff here and there, you cannot, because all the receipts are out, bro. So there you go. Go check it out. So Mr. Sharma, yo, Oh, what a knock that was in the final. Absolutely magnificent. Very quick fire 50, 20 odd balls. Sanju Samson, mate. You are the truth, bruv. Despite having no century, you did more than you needed to do for us, man. And you took us there. And Kishan again, ole ole. Kishan again, ole ole. The less said, the better. Well, do I even need to say anything? Because I don't think I need to, bruv. Check it out, bruv. He is actually playing today in the IPL opener against RCB, mate. So I will be very excited to see how he comes through. But again, that's IPL. That's another video, bruv. As a Mumbai fan, fan. Obviously, I'm a fan, bro. Somerset supporter, but that's for later because that don't start till like almost summer. Springtime's here, bruv. Early spring, so I'll soak it all in. You know what I'm saying? The international glory. See what happens in the IPL. Speaking of that. And then we'll move on to the rest. But for now, we're still the champs. And that's going to stay in any season until the next tournament is here. Simple as that. Kishan, very quick fire 50 again. Oh, splendid knock. Crisp, clean hitting. All around the park, mate. And like I said, I won't say too much on the man. Because, as a wise person once said, sometimes less is more. So, I'll let you check that out. Sky, I did give him a very, pretty high rating. The ranking was, in my books, very good. Despite going out for a duck in the final. But context is key. I ain't gonna break that all down. I've done it already. Promises were kept. I'll still keep it now. I'm redirecting you. And I'm here. I am just putting it all out there. Because the celebratory mode. If you think this has started, bruv, you ain't seen nothing. Go check out those streets of India, bruv. How they all run. I just want that trophy to be paraded, by the way. Yeah, big up to all the mans that have contained themselves because of the ongoing situation. This one, again, the less said the better. I don't want to touch on situation in the Middle East and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because of the trophy parade. That's had to be put to a standstill because of all that, especially the petrol prices and shit, just going crazy. But our moment will come. And another thing, just quickly, before I wrap up, is speaking of my country, India, the racism has got to stop because this is totally unacceptable. You fucking pricks, bruv. Not all of you. All of us, should I say? Nah, of course not. But yeah, it is a racist country. So fuck 'em, brother. And I hope this changes. Not as a whole. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? Those racists in there. Say no to racism. Totally unacceptable. And you can all fuck off, bruv. For those who are trying to bring all this disrepute into not just our game, but our society, our nation, our community, you know, all that stuff, bruv. So ban all that, bruv. Kick it out, is what I say. And on that note, all I can wrap up with is saying this before I do that. I also just want to ask you, whoever is watching, have I missed anyone out? Because I'm sure a few are. And Aksar as well. I ain't sleeping on, man. His rating again was very, very good. He didn't get the mention that he deserves, but my word, what an underrated player. And I see him coming back to us for the future series and potentially another World Cup, who knows. But he has got a very bright future ahead and he's proven it already. I can't sleep on, man, bro. Nah, you mad. Who else we got? Hardik, like I said, my brother, I've touched on you. Well, wasn't very happy with your performance in that final, but we got the job done. The boys came through, and that's what matters. When one of your stars has sort of flopped, this is what we do. This is the team. This is the heritage, as they say, as I say, as we say. But I hope you better come through for Mumbai in that flipping tournament. We see what happens, but hey, 24, bro, big up to you. I'll give you your flowers there. Big props to you, because without you, probably wouldn't have won that either. Yo, as you can see, Ashes, bruv. Ashdeep Singh, not only proven me wrong, but you came to the fore again on a back-to-back level. Mia obviously didn't play too much. Spinner's done well. Kuldeep, he didn't play either, did he? Well, we did have one more bowler in the setup, but again, this was meant to be your breakdown video for your T20. Not even new, but reigning, always been there since the get-go from 24. Despite that long ass wait, we are back, and we've done it, mate. We've done it. We've just gone and done it. Like I say, and even if I do sound like a broken record, there is no such thing, because facts are facts. Cricket has been completed. This is where we're at now. This is where we're at. The feeling is still 3 weeks in. How many more weeks, months, years even? Still, there's a part of me that don't actually believe what just happened. And the manner in which we did it. Like I said, if you want to win any final, this is the way to do it. The only thing I would probably iron out is the errors that we made. But again, with so much room for that, the cushion was massive, that we still not only came through, but we steamrolled past them. And we made not only a meal out of it, but we made a whole week's container that will feed the man, yeah. Arnie G, Cricket for Life show. Just done one wrap up earlier. I don't know what happened there, but it just kicked me off, bruv. Bit weird, innit? But there we go. It's just me wanting to wrap up, really. And I feel like I didn't do that to the best of my capacity, and I thought, nah, bruv, I had to just come back and do it again. Speaking of doing it again, we did it again. The boys actually did it again. Same as myself, bruv. So nah. I gotta match the energy up, innit? What was I saying about the generational runs on that final, bruv, on the board? For those of you who know, you know. World Cup champions, bruv. Indo, cricket completion, history made, book sorted. My guys, my boys just went and done the impossible, bruv. And I'm gonna keep on calling it that, whether man like it or not, because I didn't believe it, bruv. But like I said, now I gotta believe it, because we are champions of the world. And unprecedented times. Heritage has been made, as we know. I've said that just now, about a few minutes ago, when I came on to chat to you, man and woman, if any's watching. But here we are, soaking it all in, and we've just got to give it the most justice it deserves, because I feel like, nah, this has got to be talked about for the ages to come, bruv. If not even centuries, maybe, depending where we are. I mean, we're on the way to a century already, aren't we? Flipping hell, half a century soon as well. But speaking of which, we didn't have any centuries in that final. We had a few halves, and like I said, certain man, yeah, needed a shout out, which I feel that I have done. We didn't hear from anyone in that short space of time that, oh, you missed my man out, you missed his man out. If we break it down through the bowling as well, we had Hardik as well, which I've touched on. Ashes was there. Star boy, bruv, OG Boom, the greatest, the one and only truth, as we know. Aksar, yo, what a peach, bruv, of a spell. Like I said already, for Mania. And then who was the final one? Yeah, we had Ashes, Boom. Hardik got himself one in the early stages. Aksar as well. I know Abhishek came on for one, but there was a man who, a couple of them bowled three, didn't they? And I feel, it was a very vital spell of this final. See, so much happened, It's like, phew, I'm still in the zone, innit? The World Cup winning zone. However, I came on here to just give it a quick wrap about the achievement that we have made to this time. This is our time. Time to shine. If you know, you know. But like I said, this is how World Cups are won. By coming out there, defying the odds, even though the odds were on us, proving all the doubters wrong, which has happened. And then there comes a moment where, you know what I'm saying, the moment of truth where certain stuff needs to be admitted, and heritage follows. And a tremendous landmark to this milestone from an era which we've never seen before. This is a new era of Indian cricket where we're at now. This is something beyond special because, yeah, just to give it a wrap, this time it will be a wrap unless it cuts me off again. And guess what? You know what? If I get kicked off, if I get cut off, I will be back because we not just only came back, but we made the back and we set the benchmark. And this is how you say it. So, your boy, Arnie G, Cricket for Life show, and we might as well go and say, we've won it all. 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 We've won it all.